So before I wrap up this long day, it's been a good day, it's been a prosperous day, but it's been a long day. But I just wanted to share a story right quick, a very true story, a very odd story maybe. But for me, it was a mind-blowing revelation. It's about this cat, man, this dude that followed me. I mean, everywhere I went, this dude followed me. Everywhere I went, there he was also. And I'm like, man, I began to get in a lot of trouble because wherever I go, he'd be there suggesting things. Do this, do that. This is a good idea. That's a good idea. And a lot of times I would try to ignore him. A lot of times I would feel like it wasn't such a good idea, but he was so persuading and his words, and I would follow. I would follow. Hey, okay, it does sound like a good idea. Or, hey, maybe we can get away with it. And a lot of times it ended me up in jail, ended me up in prison, ended up with me with my life on the line. Matter of fact, I listened to him one time, and I even ended up flatlining. So, I needed to get away from this dude, but I couldn't figure out how I could shake this cat no matter what. I mean, every state that he was, every city that he was, every time I turned around that he was with his bright ideas. And again, there I was in trouble, in paying consequences. And so this went on for years. This cat was just getting me in trouble for years, until one day, man, I just realized I needed to do something different. And I couldn't continue to listen to this dude, man. And so I decided to make a real commitment to Christ for a change. I decided to just give it all to him and, let him direct it. But the thing about it is, this dude wasn't happy about the decision, because after I made that real commitment to Christ, I made a real decision to muster up the courage and look this guy straight in the eyes and let this dude know, hey man, this is what time it is. So that's exactly what I did. I went and looked him straight in his eyes and told him, I said, man, no more. I can't listen to you no more. I'm paying too much consequences. It's cost me too much over the years. You following me taking your advice, me listening to your bright ideas, and it's only caused me heartache and sorrow and loss, man. I'm done. So I looked him straight in the eyes and told him, my life belongs to Christ. No longer am I listening to you. And as I stood there looking into the mirror, I realized for the first time I had made the best decision I had ever made in my life. As I stood there looking in the mirror, I realized that finally I was on the right path, and that path I need to stay on. So every day, sometimes daily, I find myself needing to look in that mirror and remind, dude, man, you are not in charge of my life. You get me in trouble. Christ is the master of my life. So with that said, sometimes we have to die to ourselves a lot of times, multiple times a day. But as long as I keep following Christ and keep the other cat out the way, it's going to be okay.